Live and in person, it's Quenny!
Yay!
Boop. Boop. Come on. See, I'm gonna have to double click everything. I don't know. Wait, no, that's wrong. Wrong thing. Change stream.
Oh my god, your light mode.
Do not come at. Dark mode hurts my eyes.
Light mode hurts everyone else's eye. You're old!
I need to squint for dark mode. It hurts. Okay?
Oh,
leave me alone.
I can't.
Leave me alone. Alrighty.
Hello, VOD heads.
Hello.
A fair warning. You're gonna hear me coughing and hacking throughout this entire recording. It's because I'm sick, but I promise I'm like okay. So just like, just anticipate that.
Oh.
I'm ready to jump back into this. It's been fucking forever.
It's literally been, I was looking, it's been 3 weeks, which is diabolical.
You hate me.
No! Oh yeah, also, switching to main, if it'll let me. New setup, new thing, I moved, that's why it's been 3 weeks. It was Mother's Day over here, and then I had to move, and then there was Blood on the Clock Tower, I think.
That was it, right.
That was it. So, yeah, it's been 3 weeks. But welcome, hello. My name is QWERTY. Lacy is also on call.
Wait, say that again?
QWERTY. My name.
No, before that.
Hello?
You said my name is QWERTY. That's your username. Say that again.
My name is QWERTY?
Yeah, it's you.
It is
You said
me.
the thing.
Oh, I said, my name is QWERTY. That's why that's my handle on like literally everything. Apart from Tumblr, which it's Hamlet, Prince of Denmark.
Nerd.
But yes, hello, welcome to, we are playing Ace Attorney today. It's a blind playthrough for me. It is not a blind playthrough for Lacy.
Seen the whole trilogy.
We do it fully voice acted, and we're here to have fun and solve crimes. Hooray! Let's get in. Yes, please.
Do you remember anything about where we left off?
We'll
Great.
find out. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Mr. Wright?
Huh? What?
Are trials always like this with you?
Yeah.
Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Wow, okay. I mean, pretty much. Also, Pete Hades Town mug. I went and saw it last night.
Oh, you got merch? Hell yeah.
I got merch. It was awesome. Except today we're swimming in quicksand, so it's worse.
Can you maybe not say this about my sister's trial? My sister? My only caretaker's trial?
So what happened with your sister, anyway?
Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers?
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. I remember nothing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what this is about
either. We
either.
went through, like, a bunch of evidence.
Oh, we got through trial former. That's it. It was the muffler.
Yes, the muffler.
Yeah. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right?
Emma, don't get presumptuous.
What do you mean? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Damn.
Hola, partner.
Not this guy again.
They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper.
I swear to God, if you start shaving in the courthouse. Hi,
Oh,
Kate!
You would never do that.
Hello!
Hi, Kate! That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Mr. Marshall! Thought I'd come take a look, see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory.
I won't be here long. I had a long day and a short night. Very fair, Kate. You're welcome wherever you come. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. Hi.
Hi!
All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre?
I mean, that immediately makes me suspicious of you. I'm here I need to pay attention to everything. And the fact that the police are on edge is, like, key, actually, a little bit.
You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
I don't need your sass.
Officer Marshall?
Also, you said you weren't at the trial, so how would you know about the muffler?
The whole muffler thing didn't really have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time.
I feel like, I don't know, that also makes sense, like, it's very strange. I can't remember if we've ever actually seen, like, a long red scarf on her. But
yeah, we do all the time.
Yeah, okay, it does fit her. I was like, that fits her character design.
Yeah. Because she's paralleling Mia. Yeah. Because Mia had a scarf. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edward's seen it too, I reckon.
What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So, Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Oh, well, it's about time, as in for the trial to start. I read that wrong. Remember, partner, sometime you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that go, that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this.
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
Pond. A ranch pond.
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh!
I can't with this man.
I love him.
Slovenly behavior. Anyway, February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. He's slovenly. District Court number 9. Courtroom number 9.
We're so back. I'd like to resume?
Hey, man.
I didn't know why I'm so uncertain.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution.
Oh! Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets!
No.
That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes! What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. Reading him to filth. It can't be. This can't happen.
What can't, bub?
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth? Well then, I believe it's time we continued on with this trial. Who cares about that, I guess? During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable.
Well, yeah. They had to look at, they had to investigate the thingamabob.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock. I don't know who this is. Who's there?
Hello?
Oh, have we not? Oh, we haven't met him yet. Right, okay, yes, yep.
What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to fill the courtroom. I can smell the incense off this man.
Hey, yeah, the temperature wrote us about 5.7 degrees when that man came in, and it smells like kind of like rosemary and oil.
Who on earth is he? And why is he looking at me with his green eyes?
Oh, it's you.
Stop looking at me with your green eyes.
You should probably be this guy.
Okay. Oh god, what voice do I give him?
Whatever your heart feels is right.
Oh, another guy who tells the
Yeah, no, that is they fucked. They fucked.
I mean, we've established at this point the position the judge takes in the bedroom.
Oh, brother.
Oh god. Oh. Sorry I'm late. Gee, the roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, gee, how you been? Swim much these days? Oh wow, they really did fuck.
I read the road was packed, it's just me, as the road was packed just like me, and it really threw me for a loop. Oh boy. Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy. Best viewers on Stream Boo! Let's fucking go!
Kill this guy. Let's hang on.
Hang on, give me a sec. Let's fucking go.
Wait, this message, timeout, ban. There we go. Let's kill this guy.
Got it.
Back to it. My boy! Oh, that's what it is. My boy, you have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed. Aji seems to be his nickname for the judge.
Good job, Emma. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid.
Emma's voice is veering ever so slightly towards Cali Girl. I'm just going with it.
Sorry, but who are you? You're righto! The attorney, I've heard so many good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little worthy here giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometimes. Play. Little worthy? Oh, this is why Edgeworth was freaking out.
Mr. Wright! You don't know the district chief of police?
Apparently not. Bonkers.
Yeah.
Chief of police? Isn't the chief of police that uh he was he was on the he's like behind a desk. Didn't we see him in the previous trial?
I
And he's like
have
he's
no
like a little
idea.
guy. Oh well.
I think that was just a police officer. I actually don't know.
Oh, okay. Back to it.
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire state. District, not state.
American moment. I can't.
Oh, Miss says he's the chief of detectives.
The name's Gant. Damon Gant. Damon Gant. Damon Gant? Pleased to meet you, everyone.
Damon
Oh,
Cunt.
this is like. Oh, I know. This is. I know who to base this character off. I've got it. I've got it in the brain now. Okay.
So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Well, it's worthy. Look at the poor fellow.
Look at the poor fellow, indeed.
I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing the muffler. But to think it was stuffed in that exhaust pipe! On little Worthy's car, no less. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
What? Chief. What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth? How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
No, wait a minute, Worthy.
I've no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me?
Oh.
Look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature, is there, Miles Edgeworth?
Oh.
Oh.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
Your head's in the clouds because you got an award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I expect a written apology. Oh, I know what this guy's about.
Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Huh. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
Yeah.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah. Yeah. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
A favor? I'll consider it. Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Sorry, I'm eating a lot of cough drops right now.
Oh.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do. I'm so nervous.
Mm-hmm. Is Phoenix gonna accidentally stab himself?
I don't know. All you have to do is push that switch and.
If I cut my finger, Miss Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
That's the real issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point at people anymore.
Oh, brother. Come on, just hurry up and open it.
I am not doing anything. Hate that, actually. Hello? Oh, wait. Ooh.
Don't scare me like that.
The one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
Which would mean it was broken off into something. And there's a dark red stain on it. Blood?
Switchblade knife added to the court record.
Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler. A small tag is attached. SL92.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police. And this knife.
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. No problem, kitten. No problem, kitten. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do any investigation. A detective was killed. The police department, see? A mess. The time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked in this here case, so I can't talk much about
it. There was a murder at the police department? A detective?
That's hush information, G. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. You fucking hearing this? Order! Order! Order!
Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you well might assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
Two detectives? That's horrific.
I see it.
That's horrific.
No, it's real. It happened.
Two detectives killed at the same time in two different places.
The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However...
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. No ifs, ands, howevers, or buts. That's a right that I have, Judge.
Keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Oh, I went Edward there. Focus on the case at hand.
What if there was a judge also killed at that time? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Like, hypothetically. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Excuse me, special? Mm-hmm. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be the little tag? I'm sorry, writer, but that I can't say now. Not that!
We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery.
And if it was happening at the same time, that knife couldn't be used in the murder of the other detective. Because it was already there. Unless it was planted there after the fact. And like a mystery, it's wrapped up in something. A muffler! Unless the evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things going on at the department that I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, righto.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can. Righto.
I'm right. You, Phoenix. Nick to my friends. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. You should try presenting the evidence that's had me stumped all this time. Okay.
So how are things down at the department?
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to investigate. Something happened. Yes, Phoenix, someone died. They were murdered. Please pay attention.
Yeah.
I see that, yeah, for sure. Gant's design was inspired by Zeus. Aside from the giant cross and like crucifix in the middle of his chest.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a crucifix unless Jesus is on it. Catholic education. You've got a good gut. You've got a good look in your eyes there, Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry.
So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed of the murder?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? Of the murder that you didn't know about.
What the fuck?
No matter, I understand. You were busy with that Lana case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Yes, buddy, we've been through this. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact! Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there is a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. Righto does not sound right in my mouth. I'm trying to say it, and it just comes out weird every time. I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Also, if you pay me, I need to be paid. Rent is due, and I'm scared. Ooh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Where was the victim found? How was the victim killed? When did the victim die? We know they died at 5:15. That's all stuff we already know. This bastard. He was killed at the police department. Actually, no, we're assuming. How was he killed? With the knife, I presume. But, like, well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the Force call a stabbing with a knife. Ah, yeah, specifically where? A knife?
That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit. We're cooking now.
We're cooking.
But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. Seems I'm gonna have to press a bit harder. Does it mean that, like... Hang on. Like, I can go back and press them about
I
the
think
other
it
stuff?
might.
Yep. Blah 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 blah. Where was he found? So tell me, where was this victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room? You wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Rhino? I do know! I was tased to unconsciousness a mere week ago, I believe. I can't... Phoenix! This was a key moment!
I think it's different.
Oh my god.
No, where we got tased was like the file room.
No, it was evidence. Because we went through the,
Oh, I guess you're right.
It was evidence.
Well, I guess it's different. Just trust.
I guess I should ask again once I've learned more about the evidence room. I mean, I guess. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Man.
Well, you know it was 5:15.
I know it was 5:15, but yeah. Given that we're doing it, when did he die?
Yeah.
So when did the murder at the police department occur? Now that's a sharp question, Ryder. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. The time of the crime?
It's just what I'm looking.
Yeah. Scary coincidence, eh? 5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What?
Funny, isn't it? Why are you sounding so suspicious right now? You're taking way too much joy in this. A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? I looked it up.
The records room.
Records room. Alright, okay. I concede. I swear we actually found, like, actual evidence, though. Whatever.
We found the bullet.
What are the chances? Oh, hang on. No. Coincidence?
This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Yeah, man?
Mhm.
Chief Gant, please tell us more about this incident. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Yes, you can. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police, which is sus as hell. I can't just say things as I please, right? Oh, you understand.
I don't understand, righto.
I hate this. Stop. No. My name is Phoenix Wright, Mr. Wright, Nick to my friends. That's it.
Nicky boy.
Only Edgeworth can call me that. Any cab except gumshoes. Well, if you can prove a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. Like the fact that it was at the same time with the same weapon. And they were both, like, committed at places, like, to do with law enforcement, like, within 10 minutes walk of each other, like, those kinds of connections?
I think they mean in the evidence.
Oh. Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one in the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife!
And that knife!
Oh, sorry.
What was it doing there?
Better check this knife out. It keeps... Okay, I get it. And we've circled back to the beginning. Okay, so... tab. Let's check this knife out. God. I'm sorry, everyone. My mouse is giving me so much grief right now. And it... Oh, there we go. Hello? There's a small tag.
There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, it's very clearly the same, like, organized, like it's DL6, but it's SL92. Come on, guys. I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code. A really familiar one. DL6, might it be a case number?
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where. But I think I've seen something like this before.
Yeah, so have I. DL6.
Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Just glad to be watching someone play a good case because my friend is on the 3rd case of the 2nd game. Lacey knows what I mean.
Mist, I'm so endeared that you think this case is good. Right now we're just kind of in shit central. I'm just waiting for the 2nd case of the next game.
Maybe I should check the court record again. I guess. Is this all the evidence that they're gonna let me see? What about the...
Unless maybe, yeah, the tip of the knife, but that's all I can think of otherwise.
Or the stain? Like, there's a stain here, and I'm not sure why it's not, like, lighting up, but whatever. Go back to the court record. Oh my god. No, I believe I was okay. There's the ID card. See, this is interesting. This says died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m., which means that there is actually an hour and a half window.
Mm-hmm.
6, 7, 5, 12, 12. Hang on. No.
I'm exaggerating this. This case is good, but it doesn't get good until like the last part. IMO. But yeah, you are in the trenches.
I wish there was a log that I could read back what people have said, because I've completely forgotten what I was meant to be looking for, and I know that's so frustrating.
You are looking for what would tie the murder at the police department to our case.
Yeah.
And they've just had you focus in on the knife.
Yeah. I mean, our knife as well, I guess. I'm gonna save.
That is wise.
It does have the issue of it should have been a day shorter, like the last few cases of the first game. So I don't think that was as big of a problem with Turnabout Goodbyes. No, Turnabout Goodbyes was like perfect. Turnabout Goodbyes was paced amazingly. You never felt bored. You never felt like I think there was like a little moment where like I didn't know where to go for like once, but other than that, it was really, really well done.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I still kind of feel like in the marshes a little bit. Like I still don't know where it's going.
It takes so fucking long to get to the point. This day in court is not so bad. Day 2 in court is the most unbearable. You go on a fucking this is like not spoilers. You go down like a rabbit hole, like a wild goose chase for something that ends up being completely inconsequential, and it bothers the shit out of me. But it's fine. It's fine. Peak is coming. Just remember that. Peak is coming. Gordy. I can't relate. I love Gordy.
Between this night and Goodman. I mean... the memo, maybe? But the numbers don't correlate.
Don't they? Up top, miss.
Okay, I'm gonna present the memo. Let's see. Well, music stopped. Here we go. Wait a second. At last, an honest-to-goodness objection. This knife has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Archie? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Judge, please. Over here, we also have a memo that was written on the body of the victim. A memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7 is...
Oh, that's an X.
2?
I was reading that as a 5. My mistake. Oh, it's upside down.
Yep, there you go.
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh-huh!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the. Wait a minute. That's the same thing that's written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief? Not Leon.
Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto!
Oh, that was it! We won!
I win?
Case is over.
Case over! Well done, everyone. Let's all go home. What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do wait, hang on. Hello? So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon?
Nice. Good show, little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in shape to do any investigating. Oh, this is the same thing. What?
Oh, maybe they just both have the same result. Why wasn't I informed?
Why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. Yeah, no, we've been through this already.
Oh, yeah, we have. Oh, it inserted itself.
Yeah.
After, yeah.
So... But we did the thing. So...
Yeah. So now we have to keep going.
Wait, hang on. And then it's not officially linked. Wait, no. Yeah. And that knife. I better check this knife out. I did. And save again. But... So would I put... It's not officially linked here, but then I could... Oh, for heaven's sakes! No, I meant to press tab. Yeah.
Well, where did it say to press more after you found out more about the police department?
I think it was here, right?
Okay, I don't remember.
and then I would present the ticket, right? Saying that it's the exact same time. Right? Yeah. Nah, didn't stop. Yeah, escape. I'm not going through all that. Let's present it here.
What are you doing?
I was going.
Having the times be the same is a coincidence. It's not like a linking factor. I mean, we know it is, but like in this case, it has something to do with this fucking case number, probably. Or the knife that was stolen.
This is the part of, like, Ace Attorney that I really struggle with, is that it will, like, hold... I think I've used this metaphor before, but, like, it, like, walks you through really, really basic stuff that, like, they've already told you, and they, like, reiterate a bunch of times, and then just, like, leave you completely, like, blind in other situations where it's like, no, this is a reasonable leap of logic, and it truly is not. Like, it's like... I keep wondering whether the ID number is going to come up at some point. It probably will. The murder weapon. It might be this, actually. Hang on. What a mess. The time of the crime? I feel like what's annoying me is I feel like it is absolutely linked. Like, you've literally got evidence from another case being put in the evidence of another crime.
Well, I'll give you the hint. It's most likely gonna be on the new dialogue that opened up.
Yeah.
So let's look at that.
This knife was stolen from the department. I mean, do we just present the knife again?
Maybe, or the note.
But we did the note just before.
I know. Yeah, I have no idea.
We can always go back. I'm gonna present the knife again.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
A few moments later.
I think you have to press the shit about the police department, because it was like, come back to this after you've learned something new. But it's not this last one, it's, yeah. No, that was my bad. I didn't mean to type you out, I'm so sorry.
So this one? Press on this one?
Yeah, try that one.
On the same day that a detective was killed at the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. So the music has stopped. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm a lost
I'm at a
for
lost
word.
words. A perpetrator. Yeah. Yes.
Suspect. Yeah, we did all this.
Yeah, try the next one after this then. There's like 3 fucking lines about this room. Yeah.
So, the one where he responded the most well was this one. How was the victim killed? And it was
No, try where. Try where.
Okay.
Because we know it was stabbed.
I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime. That's really interesting phrasing. So it was the corpse was not found in the evidence room, but the crime took place there. Oh,
Here we fucking go.
finally!
The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
There's the connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. No, just to get going.
2,000 years later.
You need to press this statement. This one. It's not officially.
It has never been this ridiculous about it.
Cheat. Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay.
The defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven, which is what I've been saying. It's literally already proven. You're just being weird and obtuse. Which is dodgy as hell, by the way. Oh, you don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Thank God.
Yeah, stop submitting it, Mr. like, Mr. Wright.
Thank you for using my real name. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard, the knife found in the lot that was stolen, from the police department's evidence room. Thank you, AG.
Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number on the... I need to take that one again, oh my god. Not to mention the victim Oh my god, Lacy.
You got...
Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know, I love it when we team up together against a witness.
Yeah,
it's really
they're
fun.
so cutesy.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
Thank you. Looks at you with my big green eyes. You two make a good pair.
Hell yeah, Gant.
It took my men 2 days to figure out what you deduced right here.
Chief. What are you saying? I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet at all. Can we get the information unofficially? not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really?
Who would have guessed?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victims at the department, okay? 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
This is all the same.
Oh my god, we're still in this!
Okay. Go to the new statement. Did you press this one?
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly, despite the fact that I've already admitted to giving you unofficial information.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I guess I might try to get what I can out of him.
Oh.
Oh. ID number, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, how about you give us the victim's ID number, which I can then look up and discover the victim.
Thank God.
Oh, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all.
Hi, Klings.
Hey, buddy. We'll keep a tight lid on the ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. You just said you'd give them to me. The number is... What?
5842189. Wait, now hang on. Hang on a second.
Hang
on! Wait!
Wait a gosh darn minute.
Sorry?
Scoos? I can't present yet. God damn it!
Well, that's quite long.
Judge, this is not the relevant part of the information. Just wait one there minute there, partner. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8, 2, I can't do it.
Judge, please. It started with a 5. Come on. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? It sure does, bud. It tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
A meeting?
That's quite long. Judge has said that to Gant before. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well,
let's hear what the defense has to say. You see the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something. What does it tell you?
Hello? Witness.
What is that, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night? Is that really appropriate, Judge?
Judge, you can't be saying that. Also, it's very clearly his nervous smile sprite. Get with the program.
Yeah. Should know how to read him.
No, I go, what?
And this is news. Damn!
Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing. Like you always do.
This is flirting.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, too tired to make it.
The police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Except it's 1 detective murdered.
Why are we going through the what?
Like, we...
There we go.
Thank you. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
God. No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney. Remember?
Bro needs to go in a home.
He really does. Why is he still employed?
I don't
This
know.
is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Ryder. Personal IDs are secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Oh my
And-
god.
This means what exactly? What? Someone like explain. I don't get it.
What it means is you need to go in a home. What it means is I need Gumshoe right over here to escort you to the nearest retirement facility. Okay? That's what it means, Judge.
What?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That sounds familiar. Wait. It started with 82.
No, it didn't.
I've forgotten.
You have, because it starts with a 5. It's the same number. You didn't even get the right number right again. The number the chief of the police gave us was 5842189.
Wait
No,
a second,
it-
right. What does this
Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack.
But wait! Detective Goodman is our victim!
I'm so sus of Gant. Like, if you knew this the whole time, you already know there's a why are you being so deliberately obtuse? Why are you
He's baby
why
girl.
why are you quite literally hiding and obscuring evidence? Like, why are you not? You are on the stand. You are like, you're on the stand. You're the chief of police. It makes no sense for him to be acting the way he does.
Just
if
baby girl.
he- if he genuinely wanted to resolve the case. Detective Goodman is out of it. He
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
He was actually killed within an hour and a half of 5:15. Yet a detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time.
That's impossible. So, what we're saying is... the same person was killed at the same time. And in a completely different location. Order! Order! Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it is top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said, wait. Oh, he's so scary. Oh. Didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. He's so nasty.
Mm-hmm. What? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins who brought you the news. He did.
He did.
Oh,
Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright? Where have we heard that name before?
Emma, we literally met the guy. Come on.
Everyone in court is stupid today.
Everyone
Wait.
in court is so stupid. Did
What
everyone
the-
take stupid juice? What's going on?
What happened? What happened?
Why is everyone playing fucking dodgeball with the idiot ball? Stop it.
They're all off their game.
This guy.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
And he also has an injury on his hand.
Mm.
So Lana has an injury and Meekins has an injury.
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him?
Sorry. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right at the top of the report.
Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection.
Why is he catching strays like this?
Crazy. It seemed... That's crazy, Emma! You
That's
can't
crazy.
say that!
You can't say that! In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. Which also, like... I remember thinking it at the time, and I'm not sure if I made a comment on it, but it did feel, like, very out of character for Edgeworth to dismiss that. Like, it didn't... Like, the issue I'm having with this case so far is that it requires, in order for, which I guess is part of, like, the fact that it's extra, right? The fact that it wasn't written by the original team. It requires characters to act wildly out of character in order to work. And it requires everyone to be an idiot. And, like, that's simply not good writing. And it's really frustrating. Like, Edgeworth would never... Edgeworth's paperwork guy. Do you know what I mean? He wouldn't do that. He'd be annoyed about it.
I mean, I
He'd be
guess, but he does treat Gumshoe like shit, so it's not completely out of precedent.
like, yes, but I don't believe that he would never look at it. Do you know what I mean? I think that
Yeah,
he'd,
that's
like,
fair.
he'd like humiliate the police department, like whoever came, right? So whether that's Gumshoe or Meekins, like he'd tease them or like put them down or whatever, but he'd still take the paperwork and he would still read it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Gross negligence.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then
Yeah, he's also under extreme stress considering that he's prosecuting his boss. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, Worthy?
got him.
Got him. Rough.
What?
Now, what is the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright,
Huh? Well, it's
rule number 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is that rule relevant?
normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in court for the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean? Oh my god, Judge.
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection had been proven in court. Please keep up. The connection was just proven by Raito over there. Good job, Raito, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No! Whatever.
What the fuck?
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
Thank God. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all the rumors. Gant, you could have just said who the victim was and we would have saved 40 minutes. For real. You could have just said
That's
it,
this
though.
entire fucking case, yeah.
You could have just said it, though, is the thing.
He loves being a little piece of shit.
You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
Damn,
Right, sorry,
crazy
it
to
hasn't
bring
been a
up.
week. It hasn't been a week, it's been 2 months, because it's
Yeah,
February
no,
now.
yeah.
Um,
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
I hate this. We literally swapped
Mr.
out.
Edgeworth!
We literally swapped out Von Karma for Gant. Like it's bad leaders and mentors all the way down. He needs
Yeah,
other people.
oh, Edgeworth. He really does.
Don't just bring up his trauma like that. For real.
Crazy. Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
Don't say that, because then it will be. We live in a capital system, a capital punishment first system, Edward.
Yeah.
You'd better get results this time, really.
You have my profound apologies, sir.
I hate this. He should not have to apologize for that.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. Except
Okay,
for
Judge.
fucking Von
Judge.
Karma hiding a bullet in his shoulder. You know, all that shit.
How about every time that I have saved people from, like, your incompetent ass because you have dementia, because you are senile, sir.
I simply don't remember that happening.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't remember that. That's the point. That's the
Huh?
whole...
I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake I hope it is not decisive. What the fuck? Very well. Court is adjourned.
Can't with this guy. This whole thing's corrupt. Edgy, you and me, we're going to Hawaii. Let's just get out of here.
Please. We need a beach episode.
Let's just get out of here. I'm only here in this courtroom because I wanted to find you. I've found you now. Let's bounce.
Literally.
To be continued.
Be continued. Oh man.
Yes, I want to save my progress. Alright.
That felt simultaneously so short and so long.
Literally, I'm like looking at the time, being like, it can't have only been an hour and a half. Surely that felt that felt so long.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching me in the deep, deep, deep grounds of success. Of what was I saying? God, I'm so that took something out of me.
For real.
Hopefully next time the ending is peak. I promise.
The ending is peak.
I will hold out. I will hold out for you guys. Um. Thank you so much for coming. We will I believe next Sunday is also free, which is awesome. So we're gonna be back on track. Don't you worry. May has been crazy. But it's everything's back on track now. I will see you next time. Bye bye.